Namaste and very hearty welcome to all of you to this fourth session of Heart to Heart Talk. In these sessions, every month, first Sunday morning, 8 a.m. IST, we are discussing about love, relationships, and intimacy aspects of life. Okay, we started with Prem Mark, 5 sessions happened, then Radiant Relationships, 8 sessions happened, and this is the Heart to Heart Talk in the same line. This is the new knowledge that has come from Mahatar Babaji, and whole world needs it because relationships are getting affected all over the world. Families are breaking, divorces are happening. So we need to understand the relationship aspect much better. And as a scientist, I have my own ways to get the proper data. Okay, I understand how the mind functions, how the mind thinks, and with all this due respect to the very intelligent people, I still do manage to get the data, the insights that I want. And yesterday's poll has proved that thing. So we are going to discuss about what husband wants from wife at home and what wife expects from husband. This was the poll that we started a couple of days back. It was there on various groups, and it's there on the Telegram group. If you have not seen, go to Telegram group Om Prem Sangha. You can participate live right now. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. If you have not seen the poll and you are here, please see the poll. I will check the data and then we will talk about it. Okay, right now I'm seeing the Telegram group. All right, we have 40 votes, what husband wants, and we have 34 votes on what wife wants. That's a good number for sample size of this group, because it's a very personal question and still so many people have voted, and this is an anonymous poll. What is there on that Telegram group is an anonymous poll. So what you have voted will not be seen by anybody. Nobody can see that. So if still somebody is there and you are there on the group, you can see right now. All right. So first thing is I told you that we are going to analyze the data. Data-based decision making for relationships seems to be a very tricky thing. But let me tell you, as a scientist, I've got a knack of understanding the human mind, the knack of doing the survey. This is in a science. It's a science in itself. How human mind thinks, what is there at the background, what is there in the subconscious, how to pull out that thing, and genuine data, which you cannot miss because data does not lie. See, world over, I have seen people are messing up their relationship based on that personal perception, which is based on their imagination. And the imagination is based on that cultural conditionings, educational conditioning, childhood conditionings. And that is the real, genuine reason of relationships getting spoiled. All imaginary, there is no fact whatsoever. And facts you don't get with your imagination. Imagination will disturb the facts. Imagination will disturb your perception. Imagination will distort your perception because your personal imagination is based on your personal belief system, and your belief system has been created because of your conditionings. So all wrong things are happening. Most intelligent people also get stuck in this dynamics, and people don't understand. Okay, so what we have is only the perception, and that perception is heavily colored because we are wearing the colored glasses of conditioning. Heavily conditioned. Every religion conditions you so much. Every culture conditions you so much. Our education conditions us so much that we are always filtering our perception through our colored glasses. And that's why people are suffering, because we are not able to see the facts the way they are. And that is one of the most important things we wanted to discuss today. See, the poll and this relationship is all interesting to involve you. So there is a data required for that, because as a counselor, I've got a huge data of my own. But I wanted to know what is the current trend, because right now the planetary positions have changed. And in the new planetary positions, what people are thinking, that is what I wanted to check. Let me tell you a few basic things. The way I put it in the first pole, the love and respect. Love and respect is wanted by every human being. That is to be taken for granted. That is not the part of the poll. I just put it in the beginning just to prove the point that everybody wants love and respect. So it is not part of the poll. It is just to help you understand that that is what everybody wants. Husband also wants, wife also wants. Love and respect is the fundamental pillar of any relationship. If it is not there, the relationship will not exist. Finish. The very fact that it is existing, which means what? Love and respect is still there. Caring for each other is still there. Otherwise, people who don't care, the relationship will not exist, it will be finished. So, love and respect is not the debatable point. It is the point that is to be taken for granted, that it has to be there, it has to be respected, and that is the way it is. Without that, the relationship does not exist. So, there is no debate or discussion required on love and respect. It's the most fundamental thing. It has to be there. There is no need of doing a poll there. All right. And that is what is proven by the small polls I put on the various groups, just to make you understand. That's how it is. Okay. Every mind, you see, human mind works that way. So that's not a debatable point. That's not a negotiable point in the relationship. It has to be there. That's it. Everybody got that? So love and respect is not negotiable. It has to be there in the relationship. Without that, the relationship will not exist. Number 1 point gone. Number 2 point. Earlier days, there was a very clearly defined role. The man has to be provider, and the woman has to be a nurturer at the home, taking care of the home, taking care of the kids' education and all that thing. See, now in the modern world, those boundaries are getting blurred. I have seen so many couples in our group itself. The woman is a provider. So many cases right now in our group. Right now, I can see on the screen, there are couples where woman is a provider. So I put a tricky googly there. Many old style people think that woman wants money. Because earlier days, the whole salary comes, you give it to in the hands of wife, and wife takes care of all the expenses and all that. Those days are gone, my dear friends. Today, husband and wife both are earning, both are independent, so that the role of provider that we have in our conditioning is gone. You can see how many ladies want money from husband. Okay. I think even those 2, 3 words which are there are also the human mind's perception, which is male mind's perception. I'm sure those couple of husbands who feel that wife wants money, they are the people who are poor. I will tell you, not a single woman wants money. This is my perception, based on my own experience of 15,000 couples. Okay. So those people who think that woman wants money are on the wrong footing. It's a modern world. Those days are gone because everybody is earning, everybody is independent. So money aspect was a googly, nobody wants money, and you can see there's a minimum what, which proves that this is so. Now, what man wants at home? You can see since yesterday the poll started, I'm seeing sometimes the percentage of men wants respect is more, sometimes the peace of mind is more. And even now, right now, which one is the highest? Let's see. It's changing every minute. As the word comes, see right now 48% is men wants respect at home. And 40% says peace of mind. Now these are the two important factors which we need to talk about because they are going hand in hand. Intimacy comes later. Intimacy does not even come if the respect is not there and peace of mind is not there. People are not in a mood for intimate relationships. Intimacy has gone out of window for thousands of couples. Let me tell you, my previous survey shows that sex life after 50 of age, if husband and wife both have crossed 50 years, after Corona era we are talking about, the sex life is negligible, almost gone. So intimacy is not an issue, my dear friend. Physical aspect is not an issue because nobody wants it. The days are gone, finished. Then what is it? Why I did this poll is how will the relationship survive? What are the important aspects? The number one important aspect is man wants to be treated as a man respectfully at home. Many ladies, because they are earning, they are forgetting this thing, and that is what causes the separation. Full stop. This is the understanding. And those ladies who are nagging too much, those husbands have put peace of mind, which means nagging is very heavy at home. Peace of mind is not there. You can see the respect and peace of mind going hand in hand, almost the same proportion. That's another thing. Okay. Man wants peace of mind at home. Only these two things required, respect and peace of mind. Those ladies who are not able to provide there, they are at high risk. Relationships are at high risk. Why we need to discuss this thing? Because the planetary positions are such that we will see families disintegrating. We will see the very institution of marriage has started losing its charm and dignity. Something like institution of marriage may not exist in a couple of years from now. Nobody believes in it because the marriages are becoming hollow. So our very way, the way we look at it life, the way we look at marriage, the way we look at relationships is transforming. It's changing in a very big way. And the new era, probably people may not respect the relationship the way we understand now. And the shift has already started because the planetary positions are saying that. So the hollow marriages may not survive. Then what is the real stuff that we need in the marriage? Man wants respect and peace of mind. Full stop. This is database decision making. The data says so. Love and respect is not negotiable. That's true for everybody. Okay. Because there is so much of stress outside. I'm not telling the stress is only for the men. Woman is also going out. Woman is also stressed out. So everybody wants peace of mind at home. Nobody wants conflicts at home. If the conflicts are there, then the blood pressure goes high. Sugar levels go high. All lifestyle diseases are coming because of the conflicts. So nobody wants conflicts at home. Then what is the behavioral changes that we need to do to avoid the conflicts? Respect the man for what he is. And if that respect is not there, then relationship will have the issue. Or if too much of nagging is there, too much of torture is there, human mind needs peace, and that peace of mind is going as high percentage as respect. Okay. This is done from the men's side. From the woman's side, what woman wants. So my experience of doing the surveys, okay, and digging out the real truth has really helped me a lot. I've done so many different surveys. Many of you have responded to my earlier surveys. Huge surveys also I have done. I had hired the Survey Monkey team, and we have done big surveys also for the research purpose. Okay. So if you see the earlier polls and this poll, there is a much difference there. Earlier poll were while test marketing polls. This poll is like confirmatory poll. There's a science of how to do the survey. This survey is a confirmatory survey. What does a woman wants? You can see the highest 60% is the appreciation. And let me tell you, this is genuinely database decision making, which is true. I have a much better data in my computer right now, but this was, I wanted to check the current trend in our group, how people perceive. But this is definitely worth looking into. 60% people say appreciation. Yes. Let me tell you, appreciation is a genuine need of a female. Probably not so much for the male. Okay. Appreciation is a genuine need for female because female self-esteem somehow is getting associated. This is also cultural conditioning, but it's happening. Female self-esteem somehow is getting associated with how helpful I am, how useful I am to the family, to the environment. And she needs a continuous positive stroke that you are being loved, that you are being appreciated. And that need is very heavy. Recognition is required. See, I was checking the psychology of those companies which we do this network marketing. Do you think that people are earning a lot in network marketing? Let me tell you, top 1% who are on the peak of the pyramid, they are earning. 99% people who are below, they are not earning. In fact, they are losing money. But why is it there is so much of charm that thousands of people are getting into the network marketing? Because network marketing fundamentally is appreciate people, clap for people in the group, and that's what everybody wants. The need for appreciation is so much that people are willing to do anything for few words of appreciation. One girl I had counseled in Muscat long back. This is about 2010, 2011 when I visited Muscat second time or third time. Rajdeep Datta was there in Muscat that time. This girl was sleeping with a man for the gift of 5 dirham. It was not 5 dirham. She was the daughter of a rich man. But those men, boys who trapped her, understood her need of appreciation. So 3, 4 appreciative sentences and she will fall for the, and the boys really exploited her sexually. I'm telling you, this is a genuine case I have counseled. With the parents' permission, the girl came to me and I told her how not to fall for the appreciation. See, the survey is not false. Database decision making, understand. The need for appreciation is so high that a girl doesn't mind sleeping with a person if she gets few sentences of appreciation. That heavy need of appreciation is there in the female mind. And this psychology is not been understood. Today, you see, on the survey, it is the highest. In fact, now it is 60. It was earlier 70%, 80%. Okay. Some of the votes have shifted towards intimacy. Towards money, hardly anything. So money is not a point of discussion. Husband and wife both are independent in this world, so money is not the criteria. That provider aspect which was there earlier is gone completely. Now, do you see how the society is changing? Man is no more a provider, and man is not seen as a provider. That's what the database decision is all about. So the things have shifted. So the marriage dynamics also shift. See, earlier, female wanted the man who is man of the house in the sense who is a provider. Today, most of the cases, or many cases, it is seen that woman is a provider because woman's job is better, woman is earning more, man is earning less, and a lot of couples are like that, and that's what is going on. So the provider aspect is no more valid. Then what is it that will make the marriage survive? Man wants respect, female wants appreciation. Full stop. This is the right understanding. And if people don't behave accordingly, okay, then marriage will take the beating. So survival in the modern world, in the relationship, dynamics are changing in a big way. Planetary positions are indicative of that. But we need database decision making. What is it that people want? Okay. Nobody can refute this aspect that woman wants appreciation, man wants respect. Men will never tell you that man wants respect. Men will never tell at home that I want respect, I need to be respected. Men will never say that because man has a fragile ego. But deep down, what is the man's need? I must be respected for what I am. What is female's need? I must be appreciated for what I'm doing. Huge insight, database, guaranteed. This is so. This is how the subconscious mind is craving. And if you don't understand, well, there will be issues in life. All right. That completes the chapter of the poll. 100% guaranteed database decision making. Trends are absolutely clear. And there is no dearth of the insights about this. There are many things. But this time I wanted what is the topmost criteria. Okay. So many criteria is there. We have discussed already in Radiant Relationship. 8 chapters are there on LMS. You can see. All the aspects are discussed. But as per the new planetary position, what is the new trend that is coming up? The trend is very clearly seen. It's not money. It's not love and respect. That has to be there. For women, it's appreciation. For men, it is respect and peace of mind, going parallelly. Okay, why peace of mind? Because there are lots of homes, lots of marriages where tension are there. A lot of tension is there in the marriage. Okay. And men for sure wants peace of mind at home, doesn't want nagging, doesn't want torture from anybody. When men want to live peacefully because he has been beaten up so much in the outside world, harsh world, and men cannot take it any further. That's why the peace of mind becomes important at home. You see, those many people are writing. Don't think that this is just a wrong poll. No. This reflects our own mind. You are the people who have voted. You have voted genuinely. You have voted what you felt deep inside. The data just prove the trend. How many people? What percentage? That is important for me as a counselor to understand the psychology of people. So almost respect and peace of mind are going hand in hand, and that is for sure true. All right. So that completes first topic, the most wanted, most interesting topic. All right. So if you have a question on this, please put it in the chat box. I'll answer. Otherwise, there's a very interesting new thing waiting for us. But we'll complete this topic. Anybody has any question, please put it in chat box right now. Otherwise, we'll go to the next topic and we'll not come back because that disturbs the energy. Okay. Today is a very important day. We have Ravi Pushya Yoga already started, and throughout the day it will be there. And we have Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga. These are the very fantastic planetary positions that we have today. And a lot of new things can be done. Today is a very, very high energy day. Whatever we do will become fruitful today. So take full advantage of the energy of the day which is there. Okay, Ellen is asking, Guruji, it seems me that there is an emotional component to appreciation. 100%. 100% it is there. See, that emotion that arises in your mind when you are being appreciated, that's very soothing. Let me tell you very honestly, respectful statements soothes the male ego. That is the desire of the ego. And sweet, appreciative, emotional sentences soothes the female ego. Let me tell you very honestly, as a spiritual man, appreciation and respect, both are the needs of the ego. Now, those who are extremely spiritual in this group and they believe they are spiritual, if you have a spiritual experience, if you are an enlightened being, you don't have the need for the respect and you don't have the need for the appreciation. And this is the confirmatory tool for your enlightenment in the modern world. It's the need of an ego, my dear friends. The fictitious self, the pseudo self wants it. Your true self is beyond all that. So if you are still governed by the sense of appreciation and the sense of respect, well, still some component of ego is there lurking under your enlightened state. And that proves the point. The survey is much deeper than what you think. You can't fathom the depth of it. Okay. It is the survey of enlightened relationships. Because our group has got thousands of enlightened people now. Everybody is not talking. Everybody has not become a teacher. But let me tell you, in on-prem Sangha, thousands of people have experienced enlightenment. And I have a data for that. Every time somebody came and shared with me personally, I have recorded in my file, there are more than 1,000 people who got enlightened. Okay. And about 100 people, over 100 people in on-prem Sangha are able to sustain enlightenment. But that's a fantastic thing. You see, we people don't do the marketing, advertising, and dum, which other people are doing. But very silently, we had been working for years together, decades together. More than 3 decades, my dear friend, every day, very high intensity, something is going on. You are not on all the groups, you are not attending everything, but I am doing every day some high intensity stuff somewhere in the world, either online or offline. Yesterday evening was very high intensity evening. Today evening will be even more high intensity because it's a Purnima, full moon. And there is a Ravi Pushya Yoga, and there is Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga. So today's energy is extremely high. So, Ellen, yes, it is emotional component. It soothes the ego. Okay. Akashdeep is asking, thank you, Gurudev, what makes appreciation genuine to lady? You see, if you have an honest approach, चापलूसी नहीं है. Chaploosi means, false appreciation. Appreciation for the sake of appreciation. Okay. If that is avoided, if it is genuine, timely, database, fact based, okay, that's good. Let me tell you, it's the need of an ego. It's a spiritual statement, but it's a need in a relationship. Respect it. Everybody has an ego. Respect it. And if you think you're enlightened and you have a need for respect, and if you have a need for appreciation, I'm sorry. It's not that. Enlightened masters are those who have gone beyond this thing. For an enlightened person, the joy is in the moment of doing what you want. Okay? It's not that people appreciate, so you do. People may appreciate, may not appreciate, doesn't matter for an enlightened being. Enlightened being operates from one's own awareness and one's own masti. Not bothered about respect, not bothered about appreciation. Okay. Those are secondary things. So genuineness must be felt by the person in the relationship. Hope you got the huge insights of the day through the poll. The poll was not ordinary. It was a googly poll. I knew people are going to misunderstand, misrepresent, but nevertheless, I got the data, fantastic insights, and it will continue. Okay. All right. So that completes the chapter. I don't see any other question right now on the subject. All right. So we change the subject. Next thing. Today being a very auspicious day is Sunday, and moon is in a Pushya Nakshatra. It's Maghi Purnima, full moon. So, three fantastic things together. And when on a particular day, moon passes through particular nakshatra, 4, 5, 6 nakshatras are there, that is called Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga. In that, whatever you do becomes successful. So today, throughout the day, it started with the morning, 7:15, and right up to the late night, this planetary position continues, which means what? Any new project that you are starting today, the day is very, very energetic, high energy. You can float on the energy wave and be successful in anything, whatever you want to launch. So there is a new launching, which I'm going to announce to take advantage of the wonderful planetary energy which is there. See, last couple of months, I had been watching how the planetary positions are shifting our family dynamics in India. See, India had a tremendously strong family system. But now as I'm traveling to different families, recently like we are doing satsang at various homes. So last week we did at 4 places in Pune. Last night it was in Thane. Tonight also is Thane. Going to different places, meeting people personally in a small group. That is the right way to understand people. One-on-one talking. And that builds the fantastic relationship. It's a grassroots level work that we need to do in our society. And that's the right thing to do. That is Babaji's model. Go to people personally, meet in a small group, not a very large group, because you can't do Kriya in a very large group. And do meditations together, and that has a fantastic effect. That is where you build the relationship with the people one-on-one, and those are the genuine hearty connections. That is how it works. So, what is it that we need to do on such a high power, high energy day? Well, since last couple of months, I had been pondering over that 7-dimensional prosperity with which we started long back. That was the first concept that I launched with the blessings of Babaji, that we need to be happy in every dimension of life. Those who don't understand, last Thursday topic was same. 7 life lessons you cannot ignore. This is one of the life lessons. The life is holistically understood. Life has to be taken care in all the dimensions. See where the modern intelligent boys are missing out, or modern men, boys and girls, all are missing out. What I have seen is many people get too much into money making and other dimensions suffer. This is very common, especially in the age group of 35 to 42. Where the marriages settle, child is born, maybe one or two children are there, and man becomes too much serious about one's own responsibility of earning and providing. And that is the time provider, whether man or woman, focuses more onto money earning. So money becomes far more important than other things. And that's where the other dimensions get the beating. That's not prosperity. Prosperity is holistic. All the 7 dimensions, one should be comfortable. Otherwise, life becomes lopsided, one-sided, and that doesn't work out. People are unhappy in their life. I have seen some of the richest people are also unhappy because all the dimensions of life are not taken care. So I thought that we must launch a holistic prosperity program, which also includes the dimension of money. I'm not denying that, okay? Money is wanted. So dimension of money is important. And I was studying which are the richest community in the world, at least in India. In world, I don't know because many other communities may be there in different parts. Whatever little bit I know, some of the communities who are richest in India are properly guided by the mentors in those communities. And that's why the whole community has become rich. Let me give you an example. I have many of my family members and friends in Swaminarayan Sampradaya. You see Swaminarayan temples, nothing less than 500 crore or 1000 crore. Okay. Huge temples. In the modern world, they are building. How is it possible? From where does the money come? The whole community is rich, because all those people who are there up in the organization are systematically guiding the entire group for prosperity. And there are lots of secrets. Okay. So I thought it's a very good idea. Why don't we follow that in on-prem Sangha? And I had been pondering over it for a few years now, but it was not happening. So I found the methodology. See, we have to do it systematically. Okay. So we decided that today is a very nice day. We'll launch this thing. There will be systematic guidance available to all the members of on-prem Sangha on 7-dimensional holistic prosperity, including the dimension of money, on a regular basis. How regular? At least monthly, if not weekly. Sometimes it may be weekly also. So what is the purpose? The purpose is to see that everybody becomes rich. Rich in money? No. Rich in money plus rich in all other 6 dimensions also. And that is the beauty. Because only becoming rich in money is not going to help. I just saw the morning message, one of the richest men suicided in his own office. Just the current news, it will be there in the newspaper and TV throughout the day today. Just the news has come that one of the richest men has suicided in the office. Anyway, I'll not tell you the name. You see that we are not here to discuss that. Why I have told you that? Only money is not the solution. Holistic prosperity is the solution, and you can't ignore this lesson. Last Thursday I talked about it. Today we are launching. We have to become holistically prosperous, not just prosperous in money. And I'm telling you, money dimension cannot be neglected. Money is important. I'm not denying that. But along with that, other 6 dimensions are equally important. Health is equally important. Peace of mind is equally important. Relationships are equally important. And that is what is the holistic prosperity. So today we are launching that we will do all the research possible. So many masters are here. And all the masters can also conduct this 7-dimensional prosperity program in your own way, in your area, online, offline, whichever way. Promote 7-dimensional concept in a big way. World needs it. Okay, world needs it. This is the blessings of Babaji. We have understood this thing. We have so much of research on this thing. Use it for the well-being. Conduct the programs, free programs, paid programs. Doesn't matter. Whatever is your situation, accordingly you start doing. Okay. But world needs it. So let us do it in a proper manner. Today is a very nice day. Whatever intention we send to the universe is going to be fructified. That's the power of the day. That's the energy of the day. That's why I was so very keen on launching it today. So 7-dimensional prosperity for all the members of On-Prem Summit. And we can promote outside also, no problem. Okay, all the masters or the trainers who are conducting the programs, you can give it to everywhere. We have done it for corporates also. Corporate prosperity program was doing well in upon a time. Many corporates I have promoted this. Everybody needs it. Every human being needs it. Even corporate executives needs it, and we can have corporate prosperity program. Same 7 dimensions can be promoted in the companies also. All right. So how are we going to do that? There are 2 levels of it. One is general guidelines for everybody, free of cost. Another is few selected people who want to become prosperous honestly, can spare some time, can spare some energy. For them, there is a separate batch. And especially those people who want to teach, they must join this group because you learn systematically how to do that. And a lot of research data will be shared. And then promote this concept. This is a concept worth promoting because you see the relationship dimension is getting the beating right now because people are giving more importance to other areas. That is the point. We need to balance the life. Money is important, but not more important than your health. Family is important for a mother, for a woman, but not more important than the health of the mother. If the mother's health deteriorates, the whole family suffers. So that balancing aspect is very much needed, and that is where people are missing out. The most talented, the most educated, the most intelligent youngsters are missing out onto these points. Because I'm counseling thousands of people every year, I understand the pulse of the society, where the trend is. Today, people are compromising even on the health for the wealth benefits. Do you know that? I have seen corporate executives are doing the work of 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. So much of work burden is there and then collapsing because of the heart attack and all. My dear friend, money is important, but money is not more important than your health. One has to be very careful with the balancing of the dimension. And that is the great insight which is awaiting all of us. Everybody needs it. One small message I created last night. Title that I have given is Actualize Your Holistic Potential. Now let me explain the title. Everybody has a huge potential. See how much balancing of the dimension you can do is unique to you. Everybody has a potential. How much money you can earn is your potential. Do you know it can be known from Akashic record? This chit chat camp that we are going to have in March, 2 full days on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to teach how to understand the potential of a person holistically. And there are so many criteria, very precisely, it's a science, it's a proper science. Very precisely, we can know the potential of the person in all the 7 dimensions. And I'm going to teach you how scientifically you can know that. Saturday, Sunday, March, chit chat camp. Okay, it's a 7-day camp. But those who cannot come for 7 days, they can come for the weekend because on weekend I'm going to teach this thing and you will understand your 7-dimensional holistic potential. Actualize your potential. Okay. Starting from April 26 to March 27, which means what? In India, we have financial year starting from 1st April to 31st March. Those who attend this thing, we are going to track their balance sheet. We will see in the first year scientifically whether your balance sheet is getting influenced every month or not. And month-to-month reviews will be there. As far as the finance is concerned, but month-to-month balance sheet of all the 7 dimensions will be there, which probably you may find something very strange, but there is a concept of 7-dimensional balance sheet. Have you heard of it? I've been talking about it, but only to a senior CEOs and MDs and all, I had been giving this concept, 7-dimensional balance sheet. Okay, we are going to do that for the full year. 12 months personal coaching in a small group to create enlightened billionaire mindset. Enlightened Billionaire philosophy we launched in 2005, and it's very well accepted by the whole world. Okay. We need lots of attitudinal corrections, and that's part of the program for holistic prosperity based on individual personalized Akashic record reading. Now, this is the real essence of the whole program. How you will become prosperous is decided by a science of Akashic record reading, which tells you exactly you do this thing, you'll prosper in money dimension. You do this thing, you'll prosper in relationship dimension. You do this thing, your health will improve. Many few people know, but creating the miracles for me was is like a daily affair. Daily one or two miracles are created day-to-day basis, because I'm talking to people. Whomsoever I talk or do personal Akashic record reading, the miracle is created because instantly things improve. Instantly. And so many of you have gone through that. You understand how the miracles happen. And if you do few more remedies, things improve in a very big way. Why? Because there's a science, and I'm going to teach this science in March. And then from April, we'll have the batch starting. We'll see the 7-dimensional balance sheet getting influenced every month. Okay, so personalized. It's all personalized. There is nothing like a one tablet works for all. No, that's not there. Everybody has to find out one's own way, and that's why the personalized Akashic record and the personal coaching. That is how the guaranteed things work. Investment 15,000 plus 18% per month. Very nominal. See, on an average, I have seen our group members are earning 3 to 5 lakhs per month. Packages in the corporate world of all my friends whom I know, 3 to 5 lakhs per month is the package. I'm asking 15,000 rupees. What will I give you? Personal coaching program for holistic prosperity includes one online group meeting of 2 hours every month, which is common to all. One personal problem solving one-on-one meeting, online or offline, those who are nearby. Now, this is what is the costlier affair, which you are getting one every month. Why? It's not just for money. If you want to discuss money, you are welcome. Well, I'm expert. I'm a business consultant to many Fortune 500 companies. And I did my MBA in business strategy. So I understand the business. I can guide you on business balance sheet for sure. It's part of the program. But more than that, what about the other 6 dimensions balance sheets? That's where one-on-one, lot of discussions will be there. Let me tell you, if you are suffering in a relationship, your money earning capacity gets hampered accordingly. Do you know that? So you correct your relationship and suddenly you'll earn more money. That is the dynamics of 7 dimension. If you improve 1 dimension, which is the deficit factor, okay, the first thing we'll come to know out of the 7 dimension where you got the lowest mark, that is called the deficit factor. You provide for that and suddenly all the dimensions will jump. That is the miracle. It is a science. I'm going to teach you that science also. Okay. So one-on-one meetings will be there, one every month. And what can you discuss? Anything that disturbs you can be discussed. It's a problem solving meeting, which means what? In 12 months, all of you are going to get 12 personal meetings with me, 1 hour at your convenience time. We will decide. But 1 per month, total 12 personal meeting for personal problem solving, which is my expertise. Okay. And it is based on your personal Akashic records. It's not just a general counseling, Karkhap model counseling. No, that doesn't work. Based on your personal Akashic records, problem solving will be available so that you can improve holistically. Daily motivation and success tips based on planetary positions and the energy of the day with 24/7 support on WhatsApp group. What is this? Do you know Swarya Yoga that most of you have learned now? Almost everybody has learned. This Mahashivratri, we have a camp at the ashram. If you have not learned, you are welcome. With the Swarya Yoga, if you start the day, left nostril, right nostril dominant, accordingly left foot or right foot, and then 2 prayers. Even that 2-minute remedy that you do on a day-to-day basis will bring about the holistic prosperity to you. Now that is the prosperity tip based on the energy of the day. You see, did you see that I have posted on Facebook also? I posted on few groups. How the energy of the day decides. Energy of the day is based on what? Let me explain you. Today is what? Sunday. So Sunday means solar energy. Second aspect comes from the degree of the moon. Okay. From tomorrow onwards, the solar energy starts. Today is the full moon day, last day for the lunar energy. So today solar and lunar both are. There are certain days where both are solar. There are certain days where both are lunar. Those are the special days. If you come to know, you can use that energy and create a tremendous breakthrough in your life, including a lot of money earning, including improving your health, including breakthroughs in your relationships. All that is possible. And that help will be available to you on a day-to-day basis on the WhatsApp group. Tips daily. What is the energy of the day? I don't start my day without checking the energy of the day. I sense the energy and I start my day. It works wonder. Everyday breakthroughs, everyday success. And now that so many 50 of us, we are astrologers in this group. So all of you can share your astrological knowledge and planetary positions and guide people for holistic prosperity, which I'll also be doing. And other people can also do because you are trainers and you want to be trained. So this program will work at a multiple level. My intention is to create the leaders, to create the masters who can guide the world. So hand in hand, we all will be working and you will also learn how to guide people so that you can take the people who are associated with you in a much better way, higher up. That is the masterly work that all of us we need to do. Interested people in online personal coaching, you can send me the WhatsApp message. All right. So batch will start when 1st April onward. There's a lot of time. We are in the February beginning, 1st February today. So February and March is for the registration. From April onward, these classes will start because March we have got the chit chat camp where I'm going to teach you this science. So once you understand how the personalized Akashic records can be used for 7-dimensional prosperity, that model will be used for the prosperity of all the Om-Prem Sangha members. All the members can become prosperous. And that will be a big movement. Can you imagine all the members reach in all the 7 dimensions? How beautiful the life can be. It's very much possible. It's a science. But we don't know and we don't put the efforts and we keep on struggling in the life for no reason. So intelligence is in learning and applying. Okay. Let me tell you once again, there is not a single tablet that works for all. There's nothing like that. Everybody has one's own soul's destiny. It's called soul pattern. It's based on the soul pattern. Every Atman has a pattern. Through that pattern only is going to reach to enlightenment. If you understand the soul pattern of the person and adjust accordingly, tremendous success possible, super fast. Okay. Another research that I've been doing these days is time warping. And I'm going to use this concept of time warping in a big way for the prosperity of the people. See, prosperity is going to come to you for next 20 years. Can we make it, can we compress those 20 years into 2 months? I'm telling you it's possible. You need not wait for 20 years for your prosperity. It can come in 2 to 3 months also. That's called time warping. Okay. In December camp, I even demonstrated the time warping. You see, live demo. Anything is possible with that understanding. Okay, higher awareness that makes time warping possible. We'll do that. All right. So that completes the today's topic. What I had in mind. If you have any question, we have 10 more minutes to do. How much can you learn in 60 minutes? Tremendous amount of learning can happen in 60 minutes. All right. Put the questions. Post the questions. The new movement has started. Wonderful day. Excellent energy. Right launching. Murat bolte hai na? Ye Murat hai. Bahut acha Murat. You also take advantage of it. Today, throughout the day. Absolutely fantastic. Lunar energy is there. Full moon is there. Guru Pushya is there. King meeting the king. You know what is Guru? Not Guru Pushya. Ravi Pushya. Ravi, the sun is the king. All the planets. 12 planets that we have. Sun is the king. And Pushya Nakshatra is called the king of Nakshatra. So Ravi Pushya means 2 kings meeting together. So 2 kings meeting is a fantastic high energy today. Okay. And this Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga means what?
Whatever you start today will be successful. So on-prem Sangha are becoming rich in the coming days for sure, 100% guaranteed, because launching is with a very high energy. Okay. I feel so happy. I had been waiting for this day. So throughout the year, what are the days of Amrit Siddhi Yoga? There are quite a few things which make you successful. I have a list of it. I'll be posting it on certain groups. Okay. And then you can promote. You can post it onto your personal groups also. There's something called Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga. There's something called Amrit Siddhi Yoga. And those days I'm noting down for the full year. So what I'll be doing, I'll be using that information for guiding you. Do you know there are certain days when you travel, the travel is going to be very difficult. So avoid those days for traveling. There are 28 days in the year where you should avoid traveling or you should avoid launching any big thing, because guaranteed failure days are there. You don't know. If you start something on that day, guaranteed failure will happen because you don't have an idea. You don't know the science. So my job will be to tell you on a day-to-day basis what to do, what not to do, and define these days right in the beginning of the month so that you plan your month accordingly. Or we can even plan your entire year accordingly. Mark on the calendar what to do, what not to do. If this much help is available, you are all intelligent people, you are doing your things much better. But sometimes, the sudden failures are there. That is because of the planetary position. Your luck is not supporting you that day. And then you are trying to do something big and you will fall on your nose. And that's what happens. Okay, I'll answer questions. Krishna is asking, dear Guruji, I have no new projects. How can I use the favorable energy of the day to rise in awareness? Well, growing in awareness is the most important thing for life. Okay. So do your sadhana. Today is also known as the mantra siddhi yoga. Do you know what is mantra siddhi yoga? Today's energy is that any mantra chanting that you do will give you the 1,000-fold more result. Actually, आज हिंदुस्तान में गंगा स्नान का दिन है. Everybody is not staying near the Ganga, so you can't do that. But today is a Ganga Snan day, and that is like resetting your soul patterns. आज का दिन. Or this day will come after 68 years. It is that rare. We are not going to see in our lifetime similar positions of the planets again. 68 years it will take to come back to this. So it's a very important, useful day. A lot of high energy is there. You can use it for your spiritual practices. Okay. Or you can do your 7-dimensional introspection. Looks like a new phrase. 7-dimensional introspection means what? Ponder over your life, introspect your life, not on 1 dimension, on 7 dimensions. On 0 to 10 scale, give yourself the mark. Okay, I'll tell you how to do that. Krishna, listen carefully. Your 10 is the highest, best health, and 0 is the illness. On a scale of 0 to 10, how healthy you are. That is defining the health dimension. And mental peace. Out of 24 hours, how many hours you are peaceful on a scale of 0 to 10? Okay. Emotional well-being, your emotional intelligence, your finance. What is the potential of a person financially? This is science. Okay, I've done it for many people. Where are you on that scale right now? Okay. So all that can be done, and today's energy can be used for your well-being. 7-dimensional well-being. That's what you can do. All right. So we are closing 4 minutes earlier because there are no questions. If you have a question, you can put. Otherwise, we'll close. Fantastic day. Use the day wisely. Take advantage of the energies. Do the biggest thing, best thing that you had been waiting for to do, because that is how you can take the advantage of the energy of the day and enjoy the life. Enjoy the life in all the 7 dimensions. Don't get stuck or don't get obsessed
with any one dimension, because that is the mistake the modern man is making. Balancing 7 dimensions is the prosperity that we need. Okay. All the dimensions are important. हिंदी में कहते हैं कोई भी चीज का अति विष बन जाता, which means what? Anything that you overdo to the extremities becomes the poison in life, and this is true. Never do anything to the extreme, because that becomes the poison. Even the good things, if done to extremes, become the bad thing. It becomes the poison. The secret is in balance, and that balance is a very delicate thing. So balancing 7 dimension is a very delicate thing that needs to be done on a day-to-day basis. And today is the best day. Let's all start enjoying the 7 dimensional well-being that we are all destined for. Thank you very much. God bless you all. I love you all. Grow in the dimension of love and compassion. That is the best thing that you can do today. All right, that takes care of everything else. God bless you. Thank you very much.